Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 26th of August, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Leewards and Barbados on the 15s at the top of points table, and in our feature for this evening, Nevis Cricket Association awards top performers. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, and we start with cricket. Barbados and Leeward Islands both scored wins to stay at the top of the points table as the Rising Stars Under 15 Championship continued in Grenada. Playing on Wednesday, the Bajans defeated Jamaica by 8 wickets to move to 8.8 points. Leewards were made to work hard but overcame Guyana by 4 wickets as they moved to 8.2 points. Guyana batted first and made 72 for 5 from 16 overs with a top score of 23 from Dave Mohabir. Leewards replied with 73 for 6 from 15.4 to win by 4 wickets with just 2 balls to spare. Amari Jones ended on 17 not out to take his team to victory. In the other match, Jamaica batted first and made 79 for 8 from 16 overs. The best batter was Adrian Silveira, who made 17 not out from 12 balls with 3 fours. The best bowler was Jaden Chase, who had figures of 3 overs, 10 runs, 3 wickets, while Akobi Krishlo Baya was economical with 4 overs, 9 runs and 2 wickets. Barbados batted well and got to 69 for 2 from 12.3 after the target was adjusted due to 68 of 13 overs after a rain interruption. Shem Sargent led the way with a steady knock of 24. We'll take this break, and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Coming in hot, hot, hot.
Yes, look at this. We are watching NTV. Stay tuned.
Coming in red hot, hot, hot.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. The ceremony featuring the presentation of awards to top performers in the recent tournament hosted by the Nevis Cricket Association is our feature for this evening.
quiet as we're going to have the national anthem. So please stand and let's have the national anthem, of course, of St. Kitts and Nevis. Please remain standing. I will now invite Mr. Dio Hendrickson to come forward to give the invocation.
Oh God, we thank you for taking us through the competition without serious injuries. Thank you for the talent that has been displayed by our players. Thank you for our officials and all who worked during the tournament. We ask you to continue to bless us as we move from one tournament to the next, and also we ask you to continue to bless and prosper our sponsor so that they may be with us for some time to come. These we ask you in your son's name, amen.
All right, we want to thank Mr. Carl Powell, the president of the Naval School Association, for substituting or filling in for Mr. Dio Hendrickson. Mr. Jamie Claxton, director of sports in the Ministry of Sports in the Nevis Island Administration, Mr. Laurie Lawrence, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Bank of Nevis, Mr. Denwick Liebert, Credit Manager of the Bank of Nevis, and also the Acting Manager, President of the Nevis Cricket Association, Mr. Carl Powell. I want to take this opportunity to welcome one and all to this closing ceremony to conclude the Nevis Cricket Association, sponsored by the Bank of Nevis, 40 overs and of course the 35 overs finals right here, culminating right here at the V.O. Jain playfield right here in St. James. And of course, I've been to many of the matches, and of course all the matches, most of the matches were very keenly contested, especially the finals. Yesterday we had the finals between the Masters and also the New Vision Togetherness Sports and Social Club, and of course if you were here yesterday you'll witness that the New Vision team came out on top. So they are the champions of the Division 2, and today you witness the finals of the Division 1. We have the Empire Sports Club coming out on top of the All-Stars in the finals. So congratulations to both teams, the New Vision Togetherness Sports and Social Club for winning the Division 2, and also the Empire Sports Club for winning the Division 1. I wonder if next weekend we can have a Battle of the Champions. You think we can put that on? Battle of the Champions, Division versus Empire. Empire, what you say? Division, what you say? Alright, but without further ado, remember it's not all about me. Of course, it's about the cricketers and of course the Nevis Cricket Association. So I'm going to invite the president of the Nevis Cricket Association, Mr. Carl Powell, for his opening remarks. Let's welcome on to the podium Mr. Carl Powell, President of the Nevis Cricket Association.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and let me recognize the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Bank of Nevis and the Acting Manager, Mr. Denwick Liebert, a former President of the Nevis Cricket Association himself, Jamie Claxton, who is the Director of Sports, and who we have had an excellent working relationship with from the Cricket Association. My opening remarks are going to be brief. Just to say that this management team of the Nevis Cricket Association has worked extremely well together. And not only have we worked well together, we have had good discussions as to where we want to see Nevis cricket. And the fact that we had some 5 players making trials for the West Indies under-19 team, and that we have had players in every age group category, including the under-15s who are now in Grenada. We have 3 players on that team, and the under-17 we had players represented, under-19 we have players represented. It means that we are doing something right in Nevis to bring the cricket back into focus. And so with the help of our sponsors, we're extremely delighted that we have been able to produce the cricket, to have the cricket played, to ensure that we can provide some entertainment to not only the cricketers, but also our fans who support the cricket. Having said that, we want to say huge thanks to the Bank of Nevis Limited. We sent them a proposal, they invited us in for discussions. We had very good discussions, and in one meeting, we were able to agree on sponsorship for the Bank of Nevis 40 and 35 over competitions. Chairman Larry, we had some 47 games scheduled. 5 were affected by weather or other circumstances, and we played a total of 42 of the 47 games. And we want to say that we were only able to do that because of your support. So we want you to take back our thanks to all of the members of the board, and the larger trophies here will come to the bank once we have put the nameplates on them for display. These trophies will be competed for on an annual basis as long as we have your sponsorship. So we want to say thanks again to everybody who helped to make the Bank of Nevis 40 and 35 overs competition such a great competition. And again, this was not about one person. I'm just representing the management of Nevis Cricket Association. We have a great team of people who have worked extremely closely together to make sure that we can produce the cricket. Thank you very much.
Yes, I want to say thanks to the president of the Nevis Cricket Association, Mr. Carl Paul, for those sound words. I will now welcome on stage or to the podium the Director of Sports in the Ministry of Sports in the Nevis Island Administration, Mr. Jamir Claxton. Let's welcome to the podium Mr. Jamir Claxton to give some brief remarks.
Good afternoon all. Mr. Chairman, permit me to adopt the protocol so established. I bring greetings on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Sports, Mr. Eric Evelyn, who unfortunately couldn't be with us this afternoon, but he sends congratulations to the Nevis Cricket Association for another wonderfully organized tournament. Myself, as Director of Sports, I would like to extend special commendation to the NCA for your continued commitment to the development and advancement of cricket here in Nevis. The results of your hard work and dedication has been obvious with the number of players we've had making various teams from the Leeward Islands to the West Indies U19, and also the amount of persons that are now back playing cricket. So I want everybody here this afternoon to give the Nevis Cricket Association a round of applause. I wish to also congratulate all the teams who would have participated in this year's tournament, both First Division and Second Division. But a special congratulations to the New Vision Togetherness team for winning the Second Division tournament, and also congratulations to the Empire Sports Club for winning the First Division tournament. I must say, with this Nevis Cricket Association, cricket is in good hands, and we should all look forward to great things ahead. Thank you.
So we welcome to the podium Mr. Daniel Kleiber, Credit Manager, and of course the Acting Manager of the Bank of Nevis Limited, to give some brief remarks.
Thank you, Ketui. Protocol already established. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to one and all. The Bank of Nevis is extremely proud to be associated with the Nevis Cricket Association. Of course, you will know that as Mr. Powell indicated earlier, I'm a past president of the Nevis Cricket Association, and of course, cricket has been very dear to my heart. The Bank of Nevis has found itself in a position, we have a tagline that says, improving the quality of life. And so, when the Cricket Association came asking for a sponsor from Mr. Lawrence, he brought the news and we said, well, why not? We would have sponsored many camps before. We would have sponsored previous cricket associations, Nevis Cricket Association, and so it was a no-brainer this time. 42 matches, excellent news. The standard is raising, and of course I would like to echo as well as on the backs of Jamie when he said that the cricket is in good hands. I know the guys in the Nevis Cricket Association, they work very hard, and the results are here to see. So to all stars, congratulations. Congratulations to the winners this afternoon. And I can assure you that the Bank of Nevis will continue to sponsor the Nevis Cricket Association. So Mr. Powell, I'm telling you here, we're going to do this again and again. Thank you.
Yes, we want to say thanks to Mr. Daniel Kleiber, the credit manager and the acting manager of the Bank of Nevis, for those wonderful words, and of course his commitment. You heard it right here at the VOJ ground that the Bank of Nevis have pledged and they will continue to sponsor cricket in Nevis. All right, we're going to have the presentation of the awards to the clubs and of course the teams and of course the individual players. So I'll welcome Mr. Laurie Lawrence, the chairperson of the board of directors for the Bank of Nevis. He will be the one distributing the trophies, and of course, I don't know if they're going to have any monetary distribution as well. All of those, and Mr. Carl Powell will come, and he will be the one who will be giving you the names of those who have won the special prizes. So let's welcome to the podium once again the president of the Nevis Cricket Association, Mr. Carl Powell.
Thank you very much. And we have our treasurer, Jen, who has a whole ton of envelopes. We'll be distributing a lot of cash this afternoon. So, well, I should say checks. So don't knock down the fellows because it's checks. Not cash, checks. And this is all compliments of the Bank of Nevis Limited. They gave us sponsorship and we had financial incentives in there for teams. And we are keeping our word, so we'll be distributing those. Let me call, first of all, Mr. Gene Amri. Gene is one of those persons who come to almost 100% of the games. So we are asking Gene to give the prize for the most runs. Most runs, Jamie Cornelius, Division 1. Most runs in Division 2, that prize was won by Mr. Sharma from Youths of Nevis. So can somebody from Youths of Nevis come forward to get the check for Mr. Sharma? Somebody is coming. Yes, Southie is coming. Mickey Mills. Mickey Mills, I believe Mickey Mills is still there. Mickey, can you come and help me here, please? Somebody tell Mickey Pratt Mills that, thank you very much, Gene. Can somebody tell Mickey Mills, please, to come and help me, former Nevis and Leeward's player, Mickey Mills, and we are asking him to give the checks for the most wickets. And most wickets, we have Anderson Amodan in a tie with Adrian Williams. So Anderson and Adrian Williams, please come forward to collect your checks. I see Anderson coming. Adrian, 13 wickets apiece. Okay, we'll save the one for Adrian. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mickey Mills. MVP, Mr. Derek Parry. MVP trophy. Well, it's a check, not trophy. Jamie Cornelius, can you come back? Thank you very much, Mr. Parry. Curtis Morton, I don't know how you're going to do this, because most wickets in the second division is Curtis Morton. So I don't know how you're going to tape yourself. And he had 12 wickets. Jimbo David, come make yourself useful, Jimbo. Come and make this award for us. You see how popular you are? Most wickets in Division 2 to Curtis Morton. He had 12 wickets. Thank you very much, Curtis. Most catches in Division 1, Carlton Pluck. Mr. Pluck, most catches in Division 1. The management of the Navy's Cricket Association, management members, please come forward. Remember, you are to help in these awards. Charlene Martin, could you give this one to Mr. Pluck? And she is also a delegate to the Leeward Islands Cricket Board, Charlene Martin. Come Charlene. Charlene, stay one time. Sauti, you have to return because most catches in Division 2 is Sharma. Thank you very much. Most boundaries, we had a sponsor come forward today. And so most boundaries and Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge, could you please come forward? Most boundaries in the finals yesterday shared by Joel Simmons, Duncan Mills, and Peter Charles. 3 persons, and they will share what is inside of that envelope. Junior Duncan Mills, Peter Charles, and Joel Simmons. Most boundaries is a shared trophy, shared amount, sorry. It looks like Junior wants it more than anybody else because, oh well, Peter is coming as well. So. It's a little small something that you can leave at the bar if you want to. Thank you very much. And Dr. Hodge, you have another one. Most boundaries in the game today, Malik Semper. Malik from All Stars. Okay, we'll put this aside again. Or somebody's coming. And we want to thank Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge for stepping up with this sponsorship of the most boundaries. Okay, for this one, for every match, there was a man of the match cash prize. And so we are asking to come forward somebody from Empire. Empire, for the final time, Empire, and then we're going to cash the check for you. The man of the match, the names are inside of the envelope. So, Charlene Martin will give that one. All Stars, Brownhill, Highlights 1. Highlights 1. New Vision Togetherness. Youths of Nevis. Youths of Nevis. Highlights 2. Masters Cricket Club. Masters Cricket Club. Jets Cricket Club. And Calypso Cricket Club. Now we ask Miss Annette Morton, could you come forward and help us, please? Annette Morton, of course, the mother of the late Ronako Morton. And we are asking Annette to give the check to the 2nd Division runner-up. 2nd Division runner-up, Nevis Masters. And we're asking Mr. Larry Lawrence to come forward as well, because he will be presenting the trophies for all of the winners. Come. And Annette has the good stuff. Make sure the camera can see you. Now the champions, New Vision, 2nd Division, and Mr. Larry Lawrence will present the check first, and then he will present the trophies. New Vision. And Mr. Lawrence, you will also give them the trophy. The smaller trophy is for the team to keep. And the championship trophy, which is a rotating trophy, will be competed for every year. This is the one, New Vision. After you have taken your pictures, you will give it back to us this afternoon, because that one goes to the Bank of Nevis. So the championship trophy, let's give our champions a big round of applause. Mr. Merlin Liebert, can you please come forward? Merlin Liebert was once our record holder in the Leewards in terms of most runs in a season, and we're asking him to present the 2nd place check to the Government Road All-Stars. Merlin? Government Road All-Stars, please come forward. No. Thanks, Merlin. Now we have the heavier of the two checks. It feels a little heavier. We call the captain from the Empire Cricket Club, Mr. Larry Lawrence, the chairman of the Bank of Nevis Board of Directors, will present you with your championship check. And he will also give you your trophy. Remember, the small one is the one that you keep. And the bigger one will engrave your name on the nameplate and get it to you. And then we'll get it to the Bank of Nevis so that they can have it down there as a keepsake. Champion team, come forward and join your captain. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Bank of Nevis. And while they're celebrating, we'll have the vote of thanks by the Vice President of the Nevis Cricket Association, who is also our director on the Leeward Islands Cricket Board.
Good wishes and pure feelings. This evening, my task is very simple. Thank you and good night. But first, let us give thanks to the powers that be. Then to our league sponsors, the Bank of Nevis, for their initiation of covering all expenses for the tournament. Your generosity knows no bounds. We are also grateful for the participants who gave us a show to look forward to, notwithstanding you, the fans. For your stalwart support, to the umpires, scorers, and groundsmen for your exhibition of dedication, we say thank you. To the DJ and media house, we say thank you. And to our supportive team, led by the best president, Carlisle Powell, vice president myself, secretary, Curly Liebert, treasurer, Regenda David, assistant secretary treasurer, Jasmine Charles, members, Wendell Wallace, Dio Hendrickson, Belly Maynard, Frank Monzak, and Errol Somersul. We say thank you. In closing, there's just not enough thanks. So to all, I say thank you.
Well, that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.